Ted Muma here on WAKR. And Ted, I was just telling you a couple of minutes ago, very fitting we have you in here today because the weather is going to change in a hurry. And that means furnaces, and I know they've been on for a while, but talk about, this time of year, you guys are really busy.
That's true. They're saying tomorrow is going to be 25, 30 degrees below normal for this time of year. The normal high temperature is usually in the low 50s. So we're not going to see that for a few days yet. But, yeah, the heating equipment's getting stressed pretty good or tested to that point. So want to make sure everything's up and running, getting people's heat on, and taking care of that for them.
Let's talk a little bit more about that in a couple of minutes, but let's talk about your company, Air Comfort Inc., and certainly your history in the Akron area through the years and how it all began.
Okay, my dad founded the company, Paul Mumaw, in 1961, and he served on the board of the Better Business Bureau for 5 years, and my brother Gary and I have taken over the company, but my dad still checks in on us and makes sure that we're doing things the way he designed and how the Better Business Bureau would like us to function. And so, yeah, we try to carry on his tradition and to do things that keep the customers coming back. Repeat business is really what we try to generate.
In every business, it's so competitive now. What do you think separates Air Comfort Inc. Maybe from some of the others?
Well, my brother and I are both graduate engineers. My brother has his professional engineer's license. You don't see that a lot in the heating and air conditioning business. We also belong to a lot of professional organizations, the Better Business Bureau, as I already mentioned, Mechanical Contractors Association, the Sheet Metal Association, Professional Engineers Association, and the Akron Executives Association. So those are organizations that help develop the professionalism of the company.
And you guys are heavily invested, I see, all over the place in the greater Akron area. This is obviously your home, and you've grabbed yourself and wrapped around it.
Right. We work generally within a 35, 40-mile radius of Akron. We occasionally get up beyond that for certain special customers, but the bulk of our work is within that radius.
Ted Mumaw is with us, Air Comfort Inc. They are our Business of the Week here at WAKR, brought to you by HEARINC and TLC Catering. So let's talk about it. You mentioned the winter stress, and a lot of people put it on the back burner. You're coming out of the summer into the fall, you're enjoying it, and then this year, boom, it went from nice, sunny, short T-shirt days to winter days. What is the stress on our furnaces and such, and what should we get done?
Well, having preventive maintenance done, checking your filters, making sure that the thing's functioning properly, not making any unusual noises. We recommend having it serviced periodically to prevent any breakdowns when it gets to be this point. Most people don't think about their heating system or cooling system until it really gets to the point where it's running full time. And that's when you least want it to break down. That's usually when it happens, is when it really starts to operate full tilt. And so we would definitely recommend getting it serviced pre-season. We offer preventive maintenance services to do that. And a lot of people think that their thermostat's like an accelerator on a car. They think the hotter you turn it up, the faster it'll get there, and that's not how it works. Same with the cooling mode. But if you do have a problem, if you notice unusual noises or functioning in your system, then that's the time to get it checked out before it breaks down.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the current furnace, too, and cooling systems.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lot different than they were 25, 30 years ago. The efficiency, their way that they throw out the heat. In the old days, I remember growing up as a kid, when I was cold, I'd go stand on the register and get my feet nice and warm, and I'd be happy. Not so much that way now. It's a constant heating or cooling effect. But talk about the current devices as far as furnaces, cooling systems.
Most of the furnaces that we sell now are multi-stage variable speed. What they do is they run longer cycles, and they even the temperature out in your house. So if you have a room that's difficult to heat, Um, these run the longer cycles tend to put the air out where it's needed, the warm air, so it doesn't heat up right away and then shut off, and you get big temperature swings. It evens the temperature out considerably, and that also allows you in the cooling mode to control the humidity as well as the temperature in the summer. So there's big advances that have gone on in the last 15, 20 years that weren't available years back, and people that have had this type of technology don't want to be without it now.
Ted Mumma with us, Air Comfort Inc. They are our WAKR Business of the Week. And a lot of people, when they see furnaces and everything, they'll say 93% efficiency, 96% efficiency. And to many people, that says, well, it must be efficient. But what does that mean to the average person?
Well, 20 years ago, 80% was the minimum efficiency. And now we're seeing upwards of 96, 97% efficient. There's some incentives by the utilities to upgrade your equipment to go with a higher efficiency. Not only do you get the energy savings, but you also have the utilities wanting you to help reduce their carbon footprint. So they're giving incentives for customers to purchase a higher efficiency furnace. And we have a computer program that shows you how much energy you'll save if you go with a higher efficiency furnace versus what you have now. And a lot of times that payback results in the customer wanting to go with a higher efficiency because 2 or 3 years down the road, the money's going into their pocket instead of the utilities.
I have a hunch in the next few days your phone's going to be ringing off the hook with people coming in. And I say, and not that it's not Monday through Friday. I'm not meaning that, but what I do mean is we're going to have a crunch on the weather here in the next couple of days. Talk about what you guys do to prepare for that, and how many vans and groups are you have ready to get out and help the customers.
Well, we've got a dozen trucks on the road right now that are throughout the Akron area, and doing what we can to get everybody up and running, taking care of the systems that need to be replaced. We do have temporary heat for people that would find themselves in a situation where their furnace would go down. We try to let people make an informed decision, not try to get them to impulse buy and just go with something expedient that may or may not meet their needs down the road. We like to present them with a good, better, best scenario so that they can see, based on the energy savings and also on the utility costs and their comfort especially. A lot of times people don't think their equipment's as old as it is. But if you look at the serial number on it, it may be getting a little long in the tooth, and that's the time to start thinking about when to replace it rather than when it gets to the point where you absolutely need it and it's not functioning.
All right, Ted. So with all that being said, how about the website for my listeners, phone number, and different ways that they can get in touch with you guys at Air Comfort?
Okay, our phone number is 330-434-8107, and our website is Air Comfort Ohio. And you can contact us either through the website or via phone. You'll talk to a real person if you call us. We don't put you through the voicemail. And we do have after-hours service if you do need somebody to come and take care of an emergency issue after hours.
And that's important to know, especially coming up. And not just this week, but we've got a couple of big months ahead with us with some nasty weather just ahead. Ted, thanks for coming in this morning. Congratulations, and thanks certainly from all the folks in the Akron area for the years of service with Air Comfort.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go. Ted Mumma, Air Comfort Inc., our WAKR Business of the Week, brought to you by HEARINC and TLC Catering. It's 19 minutes after 9 o'clock on this Veterans Day. WAKR.
Feel safe and protected, and glad to have the best troops in the world protecting us.
This is 1590 and 93.5 WAKR Akron.
The show has come to town, Northeast Ohio, and we brought the spirit of Las Vegas with us. Win a brand new Mercedes-Benz every Tuesday and Saturday in November. Triple your entries on Thursdays and Fridays.